Hi everyone, my name's Gigi. I'm the artsy housewife. This is Boone. He's my husband. He's Mr. Artsy Housewife. And this is Flosstube number 9.
Mm-hmm.
And we are here to talk about the new releases coming out in August for the Needlework Marketplace online wholesale show.
Perfect.
August 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wholesale show, a lot like Nashville. So you'll want to order through your favorite needlework shop,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're a PDF stitcher, you'll be able to get those September 21st.
Yeah, later in September.
In my Etsy shop. So.
Yep, a lot of them are taking. A lot of those LNSs or ONSs are taking pre-orders now. So if you see something you like, just reach out to them or check and see if your favorite one, what they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got first?
Okay, so first we've got, this is called A Drearier Day. This one, the model stitcher is Jessica Merriweather. And it is, the quote is, "I shall sing when night's decay ushers in a drearier day." That's from an Emily Bronte poem called Fall Leaves Fall.
Yep, you got it.
Fall Leaves Fall, which the whole pattern, or the whole poem is really cool. Originally kind of wanted to just chart the whole thing, but
It was a little much.
it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. So, anyways, yeah, this is a really cool one. It's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 colors. 6 colors?
Yep.
I wonder where that 6th one is.
A mix of classic colorworks, weeks, and gentle arts.
Yeah, overdyed cottons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's yeah.
So that one
it's really cool. I like it.
Do they want to know what it is done on?
Huh? Oh, the called for fabric?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well, why not? Why not?
32 count espresso linen by Fiber on a Whim.
By Fiber on a Whim. Yep, that's what it is. 32 count. So you can see by the size of it what you get if you do it on a 32 count. You do it on a 40 count, you get a little smaller. One thing that I think would be kind of cool if someone was to be really adventurous is to make sort of a tall pin drum out of it.
A what?
A pin drum. This would be a tall pin drum. You know what a pin drum is?
I suspect something you stick pins into.
Yep.
I call it a pin cushion.
And it's a drum because it's drum shaped.
Oh, okay.
Like it's got a cylinder base.
Oh.
And then
does it wrap around?
Mm-hmm. The pattern does around the cylinder base.
Okay.
And then you put something on the top. I've seen different things. I mean, you could just put like
a cushion, like what I'm imagining.
Like a batting with, or I've seen like stuffed tomatoes, or I don't know, people get really creative. But anyways, and then
acorns could go on this one. Are those acorns in there?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, okay.
Very neat.
There's that one. Okay, next one. Sure. Glenda's Garden.
So pretty.
Glenda's Garden. Model stitched by Stephanie Ward, right? Yeah, by Stephanie Ward.
She did such a good job.
Mm-hmm. It's on Pumpkin King Atomic Ranch Pumpkin King.
Mm-hmm.
This is stitched on an Aida. You can see, get a little closer there. Which, it's really cool for an Aida. I mean, Aidas are.
Is it because it's more graphic?
Aidas are really cool. The pattern?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the pattern. I think it's that dyers are paying attention to Aida more than they used to.
Cool.
I think getting something that's just this interesting in an Aida.
Mm-hmm.
But I do actually have a cut of this in linen. I think it's 32 count. I don't know. I don't remember. But looks exactly the same. The dye, I mean, it really looks exactly the same. So you would get the same look whether you went with Aida or linen. I think this was a 16 count. No, 18 count.
You want me to check?
Yeah, why don't you give me, because that helps for size, right? I mean, I guess we could also just give them the stitch count.
137 by 182
137 by 182.
on 18 count.
18 count, and it's stitched with 2 threads.
Yeah.
Some people struggle, and I get it because it's kind of tight, right? Like, but coverage is so pretty. So pretty when you do it with 2 threads on 18. So
yeah, it's just so beautiful.
I think that's all I have to say about Glenda's garden. But
I'll take it.
okay. Okay. Next up, Lake House.
Lake House.
So Pamela Ray was the model stitcher for Lake House.
Mm-hmm.
It's on an XJU Designs
Spilled Coffee.
32 count.
36.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I wouldn't have thought. And I'm doubtful of my own. But maybe. Okay.
There's options for sizes back here. It's 177 by 136.
Okay, 177 by 130. That's a fact. That's the size of the chart. 177 by 136. So, yeah. But anyhow, yeah, it's just a variety of. It has DMC and over-dyed cottons.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, super pretty.
I'll take it.
Okay.
The thing is, y'all, we have a lot to release.
This one's heavy.
And so
just in August?
Yeah, this is just
7. It's just 7.
It's not that big a deal.
No.
Except for this one.
This one's actually heavy.
I know.
This is such a cool frame. But also the stitching though. This is October Blooms.
Mm-hmm.
It was model stitched by Jessica Merriweather. Okay, good. I should check before I just spit out names. And stitched on.
So we have
40 count,
36 count parchment.
It probably is 36 count parchment. I think that's what it is.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And but 198 by 150.
All right. So in that house there's a lot of vinage happening, and
so cool.
So you have some green vines, you have the gray of the paint of the house, and then that yellow and light green is tiger lily. It's one thread, and it just sort of variegates from yellow to green.
How cool.
I just think it makes it look moldy.
Moldy?
That's not the right word, but like it just, I don't know. I think it has a very cool dilapidated look to it.
Yeah, totally.
So
I could just see it as I'm driving through like Georgia.
Georgia? Why have you driven through Georgia? Oh, maybe. You and I drove through
on the
Georgia.
way back from Nashville, maybe.
Never off the highway.
Never through a neighborhood.
No.
But like an old house with vines, because I thought they were like yellowed leaves. I thought it was individual stitches.
So the yellow
for tiger lily.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know it was variegated.
Yeah, super variegated.
Yeah,
and there's some tiger lily up in the flowers too, a little less noticeable. But yeah, I love this one.
I see it. Yeah,
this one is
it's your favorite?
Personal favorite.
Wow.
This one's my personal favorite. This one, although all of these were, I went full hog fall vibe designing. This is year round me.
It's gonna live in your house.
Our house. I mean, some day when it's done with all of its work, it has to do. It has a lot of work to do first, and then yes, it will have a very prominent place at some point because I love it. Okay, I'll give this to you now.
Nice. So I have a question for you then. Springing a question on you, I'm sorry. But as a designer, you are like designing off season.
Always.
Is that hard?
Not really. No. It was. I don't know. You just get used to it, I guess, because I think everybody does it different. I mean, one could even just design I could design Christmas in December I would just be designing
for the next year.
For the next year. And
We're not quite on top of our game.
That far ahead of the time. I'm not that far ahead. I'm pretty far ahead, but I'm not that far ahead.
Okay. Okay. Because you probably stitch in season, personally.
I stitch in season.
Oh, okay. Well,
I do.
Satisfies that bug, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I'm designing. I'm done with Christmas. Like, I've been done with Christmas. I'm working on Nashville now, spring of next year. And I'm half done with Nashville for next year. 3/4 done with Nashville.
So probably by Christmas, you'll be designing for Christmas.
I'll be designing for the following Christmas.
Wow. Well, good job. That's beautiful. Good.
Okay.
What else? What's next?
Arizona Sunset.
Mm-hmm.
This is also on an Aida, but of course can be stitched on anything. It's all fabric friendly. I think it was a 32 count.
Yeah, 16 count.
Oh, sorry, 16 count, I should say. Fiber on a whim. Milk and honey.
Yep.
Milk and honey.
Good job.
It is very similar to Mellow Yellow. Same stitch count, and I kind of took some of the basic bones and then just redesigned them.
Cool.
For this one. So, yeah.
Amy did a fantastic job.
Oh, Amy Swihart is the model stitcher. Thank you for reminding me to mention the model stitcher.
Well, she did a good job. It's beautiful stitching.
It's beautiful. Yep.
Arizona Sunset.
All right, that's the smallest. All of my, normally I think I have a little bit more of a variety, but I was straight down the middle. Medium/large. Like, they're all almost the same size. All right, this one's called Boom. And it was stitched by Akshay Ragu. Please tell me if I pronounced that wrong. We have a lot of conversations via email and Instagram.
Yeah.
I've never spoken in person to verify the pronunciation.
Yes.
But anyways, this is on a 32 count grandpa sleeve, XJ Designs.
That is such a cool little, it's such an interesting fabric.
Yeah.
I mean, all the splotches.
It's splotchy.
It's just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what was Grandpa doing?
What was Grandpa doing? Grandpa
was like working on a car. Is that oil?
You know what's weird? She has another one that's called Grandma's Slip.
Oh.
Doesn't that sound a little bit intimate?
It does.
I know, and it's interesting because it is the way I.
If it's stained, I'm
the way I've seen it, because I've only seen it online. I haven't purchased it yet, and I will someday because I do. But it's exactly like this, but without the gray. So it just has the yellow splotches, but not the gray splotches. I don't know. Well, I think that's funny.
Well, XJU, yeah. I'm impressed.
So,
because we got courage in this house.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Explosion of flowers.
Yeah,
love it.
Yep. So nice.
I love that. I don't know if you guys see this. I love what she's doing because we had a talk about my stitching. And she thinks I'm a good stitcher because I'm wound tight when I'm stitching. I don't mean my tension. I mean, like, I'm going to get those stitches perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Once I was taught how to get good stitches.
Yeah.
Like going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
To pull them, to make them really perfect. Instead of an X with a long leg.
One long leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the finer details that I sometimes pay attention to in my own stitching, and I sometimes don't because because I'm not a perfectionist. But you're doing
I am. But what I love is, so for me, a border is a border. It cuts things, right? That's in my head, but that's just when I'm not a designer. But with her, she does these leaves come into the border. And I just think that's so cool. It's little details like that I think are really neat. So kudos in the business world, as we say, kudos to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. This one is Blue Moon. It's the last one. It's another heavy one. It's the same frame as the,
is it?
October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
October Bloom.
Yeah. Blooms. It's blue one. It's heavy, but it's the 3 Aida model stitched
Oh,
patterns in this release.
showing some love to the Adas.
Because why not? Because by the way, if you stitch Ada, all my patterns are Ada friendly. As of now, everything I've designed, there's no over one that would make it tricky. There's no weird specialty stitches that would make it. It's straight up X's, and so yeah, because there's some things. There are some things that make it really difficult, never impossible, but difficult to do on an Ada that you could do on a linen much easier.
Oh, because you could split the square.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do.
Yeah,
that's what you have to do.
That is hard.
It is.
Because I've split it accidentally, and then I've tried to. I don't know if you've tried this. I've tried to go back through instead of taking the thread off the needle and frogging it. I try and go back through, and then I got one thread. Yeah. One thread around one thread.
And a knot. in the
and that's when I call for help.
Yep. Yeah. No, but this is another Atomic Ranch. I think it's Bayou.
Oh, not organized.
And I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Bayou on 18 count.
And again, not a lot of colors. I think it's all DMC, right? I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's all DMC. It's all DMC. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, 8 DMCs. But
143 by 160 for the stitches.
Yeah, no secret, lots of 310.
Yeah, 3 skeins.
But I think it looks really striking.
Oh, it's amazing.
So
that cool pop of blue in the corner with the moon matching up. There's some in his eye. Is that some below his eye?
Cheek.
His cheek.
Yeah, and his cheek, and then there's some a little bit in his tail, as well as in the little. You can barely see because it's not a lot in the little circular patterns.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I can't also see it, but
no, I see it. I see it.
So
also, there's been whispers online that he's wearing socks.
I heard that. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it gets chilly in October, and one needs socks.
Totally.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good. So they'll be. I ship super fast. So whenever your shops order them, I send them out. But it's it's worth the wait. It's really cool. I also placed all of our new releases on top of our agenda. So we're going to wing it from now on.
What does that mean?
It means our agendas.
Oh, we don't know what our agenda for Flosstube is?
Yeah.
Whatever. We're professionals. Dude, 9. We've done 9.
Because we've redone a couple because the mic wasn't on.
Yeah,
so we're up to like 11 now.
That's true. Okay, so we're going to do a WIP braid.
Okay, how many do you have?
I don't know. More than you, though.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you got a whole basket down there?
I have a whole basket.
All right. So you start.
I'll start.
We're going to do 2 to 1.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to show is
so exciting.
My stitch along in my Patreon. So I'm going to show you the picture on my tablet because
you got a tablet.
I have a tablet.
It's new.
It's true. But we went for we were going to do an iPad.
Yeah.
And in the end,
we went for the second cheapest tablet we could get.
You don't care enough to pay that much. I don't care.
She doesn't.
So this is going to be glary. So there's windows and we never turned on our light. How funny. There's no ring light on. Well, that helps. Oh, you don't have to. Okay, now it's on.
Yeah.
Is that better? Do you think that's better?
Leave us a note in the comments whether that's better or not.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. So Within a Dream. And it's a Patreon pattern.
Stitch along.
It's a stitch along. Oh, it's so bright. I barely have it on.
There we go. Nah, it's good.
It was a tier 4 in June because they come out in mid-month. So it was in June and we started July 1st, but it's now moved. It's now switched because mid-July has passed. So we have all new patterns.
Oh yeah.
But if you join, there's a link and a password to a Patreon member only shop. So it's going to be available for some time.
Right. Because as you remember, our last Flosstube, I was going to have the website up and running. We have 2 projects.
You have a website.
I have a website.
Up and running. It's not both.
That was our compromise.
But that's okay.
I had a week to myself, and I got almost nothing done.
Okay.
But the Patreon Tier 4 Within a Dream pattern is available.
And this is the first time I get to show a pattern on scroll bars.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on, that was my new fancy thing. It arrived when I was in Portland on my trip.
Yeah.
Cleaning it off. It's got buzz.
And it was incredibly easy to set up.
Yeah. Oh, it is the Hearthside floor stand Mark II, available through Evertote.
Okay. I think they're hand built, no less.
Really cool. I hope you can't see through it, but no, I don't think you can see through it.
No.
So here's where I am.
So beautiful.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get a little closer.
Yeah, you can get closer.
Yeah.
So is the crow done?
The crow's all done.
Nice.
Yeah. And working down here to get to the skull.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And those borders.
Yeah. But it's so pretty. It's really the colors are so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm using the called for it's another, again, it's a mix of the overdyed cottons and DMCs, but I would say, I'd venture a guess that about 50% of the people I see stitching this are stitching it with the Roxy Flosco conversion.
Oh, yeah.
It's unscientific. It's just
based on what comes through your Instagram feed.
My feed.
Okay.
That's what I see. So, which is really, really beautiful. It's really interesting because it's like 90% dead on. The colors are the same, but then there's one color so Dragonfly is the color that I charted, and Crooked is the Roxy Flosco conversion color. And they're not the same color, but they are both so, like, I love Crooked. I'm not sure if I might like it better than Dragonfly. It's lighter, just overall, just sort of a lighter color. And it seems like, and this is the weird thing about designing with overdyes, but it seems like there's a lot more teal in the Crooked than there is in the Dragonfly. But I've seen people stitching it with Dragonfly, and it has 3 times as much teal as my skeins of Dragonfly have. And so, luck of the draw, whatever dye lot you get, you kind of don't necessarily know. They all look so good, though. I mean,
well, it's interesting because a long time ago, when I first started, you told me about needing to get as much floss as you're going to need for a pattern, except if it's a DMC. But so that you get the whole thing.
Over a large period of time, DMC will change as well, but it's not.
Oh, but not like overdyes.
We're not putting away. Overdyes will change.
Across dye lots is what you're saying.
Well, yes. So DMCs also have dye lots, but they are much larger, and so their dye lots don't change as quickly.
Oh, okay.
As rapidly, or they don't. They don't. I don't know. They don't turn over as
right.
I guess. So, like, if you were gonna put a pattern away that was half done for 10 years,
I can't even imagine that.
I know.
I've seen some tubes where some floss tubes where people say that they're pulling something out they haven't worked on in 4 or 5 years. And
I mean, you just started like 6 months ago.
The type A part of me. I mean, I'm not monogamous, but I'm fairly.
You keep starting new ones, though.
I do. I do.
It'll get there.
Will I?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, but maybe not 10 years.
I think Quaker Turtle's going to take me a long time.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Is that your biggest one?
No, we'll get to my new starts.
Oh no, your biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, should I do 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, go
I'll
for
do
another
2.
one.
Okay, this is another one this one I just started 2 days ago.
Because we got impulsive.
Yeah, and I went on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and I bought a group of patterns, and I'll show those at the end, everything I bought, but I started one of them. This is Jeanette Douglas Vintage Animals. Like that. Oh.
Do you want me to take it out?
Nah.
Okay.
This gives the general gist of it, right?
If you know, you know.
But yeah, I'm not going to get into it.
How big is it?
Well, I was just going to say, because it's not on the back, I got to get inside, and I don't know if I want to. Well, I can. It's not that big.
Okay.
But the thing is that I'm doing it on 56 count.
Whoa.
So it's really not going to be very big. Okay, here it is. Here's the info. Part of a series. She's got a vintage stars, vintage animals. That's what I'm doing. Vintage flowers and vintage birds. And I have vintage birds on my wish list, so I might get that one at some point. But anyways, it's 145 by 157.
Okay.
So on 36 count, it would be.
It's only 8 by 8.
About 8.5 by 8.5, roughly.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it on 56.
So it's gonna be smaller than that.
And I am doing it with the DMCs, not the called for.
Wow. That looks so good.
Now I love it. Okay.
Oh, it's so delicate.
I changed one of the DMCs, and that's that super bright yellow.
Okay.
Maybe I do need that light up. Can y'all see that? Because this right here is 833 or 8. Yeah, I think that one's 833, and then the yellow there was supposed to be 832, and they were the same. I mean, for the DMC.
Oh, totally.
For the DMC conversion, as you can see in the picture. I'll show you first.
Thanks. What part am I looking at?
Oh, right here. See the flowers?
Oh, the picture, they look different.
They're different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, enough different. Sorry. I can do this side by side. And then I can't see, but I think, okay. Anyways, the yellow, which it's not really a yellow, it's actually just like a really yellowy green in the DMC, the called for. I switched it out with a super bright yellow. I don't know what it's called. I mean, I don't know the number of the DMC because I just stole a strand of it from another pattern that I'm working on. It's just sitting next to me. And I was like, this will work.
See, again, that goes back to my type A-ness.
Yeah.
That was the other part of our discussion, was that someone like her will switch out a color or a fabric, and I'm pretty much a called for guy, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's just
yeah.
Apparently that's just me. I also am employed. No, not that you're not. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant by that.
I'm not employed, but
no, you're not. You haven't had a boss.
I haven't.
In a very long time.
I've worked for myself since 25. I haven't had a boss since I was 25 years old. Since 2025.
And I have not been independent of a boss. I'm a grown man, but no, I've never run my own business.
Yeah. No. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna put that away.
Did you have more you wanted to say about it?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I was just showing it again because why not look at that?
Is that an elk?
Sure.
Oh, it's a vintage animal, so it's an old one.
It's a very old elk.
Oh, I think it's a deer.
I think it's a deer, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a deer.
Yep, and he's got a friend right next to him. I just haven't stitched him yet. Cute. It's little.
A bunny chasing him. It's cool.
All right. Oh, and the color of the fabric it's Weeks Dye Works in the color linen. I know they make it difficult.
Right? No, actually, my look was that I froze because I didn't. It's been so long since I've shared this. I didn't remember what this is being stitched on. I can tell you, this is my first one I started.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, it's Ruskin's Penguins by and thank you to Gigi for ironing. I'm just gonna throw a little shout out there.
I didn't iron any of mine.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Only yours.
Ruskin's Penguins and sorry. So the chart is one cannot be angry when looking at penguins.
Looking at a penguin.
At a penguin?
But there's more than one penguin.
So you're doubly not angry. Well, they're holding hands in love. So
it's pretty sweet.
But what I've gotten done, I've gotten a lot of work done on the border, which has been a lot of fun. And I got a lot of the white in. So a lot of those white stars, that's what I worked on a lot. And I got to say, doing the lettering is so much fun because it just comes to fruition so quickly. Super gratifying.
I like lettering a lot.
Yeah.
I like lettering and I like houses.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me that there are house people, there are flower people.
There are anti-house people.
There's anti-house people.
Yeah, there are anti-house people, anti-word people. They're
really?
Anti. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's, well, with houses, it tends to be because of monotony.
No.
It's big square with a lot of fill-in. For words, I'm not really sure why anybody would not enjoy it.
I don't know. I feel like the words, they gotta mean something to me.
Not like an alphabet?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm an alphabet person. We'll find out, I think. No, I don't have any alphabets yet.
No, you don't have any samplers yet.
No, but I mean, I don't know. I know the alphabet.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate of the alphabet.
Sure.
I don't know if I know the alphabet up in my house.
No.
Another one.
Just to remind you.
No, but I don't know. No, I haven't gotten into samplers yet. I've seen a lot of, I think Beth from Heartstring Samplery has some cool
samplers?
Samplers. So I've
Yeah.
looked at a few of hers, and there's some really neat vintagey looking ones.
Yeah, I've got one going down in here somewhere.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, you can go again.
Okay. I have been working on Hannah Sanderson,
Ooh.
1849. It's by Dutch Treat Designs. I'm just going to show you the inside picture.
Shoot.
It's bigger and a better picture.
It's enormous.
Let me see. I'll look at the stitch count on it because it's so
1,000 by
funny.
1,000.
It doesn't feel that big as I'm stitching it. It's 275 by 364.
It's huge.
That's actually kind of big. And I'm doing it on an Ada because I've been using it as a if I'm going to travel, if I'm not going to have my lamp, I need to have an Ada to be able to see it. So it's 18 count cappuccino by Picture This Plus. I wrote it down. So.
Good.
And here we are. When I started doing this, I was doing it in a Q-snap, and so right in the middle. So you got like all the words here in the middle, but I haven't filled out the words on the side yet. Because now that was when I was on the road. I was doing it in a Q-snap. It's kind of made it a little bit easier, and now I'm at home and I'm stitching in hand again. So.
Yeah.
But I'm using the called for DMC conversion, and I'm using the conversion for there's two different charts in here. There's one for dark fabric and one for light fabric.
Oh, that's clever.
I don't know if they called it dark and cream or something, but yeah, and cream. Here, this kind of shows on the front here. This is on cream fabric. This is kind of what the colors would be. This is the original. And this was, I guess, the story is it was done for a magazine in 1998. And the magazine at the time, sort of the lighter colors were just more popular. And so it was designed that way. It was designed just to be a little bit lighter because people just, I guess, in 1998 preferred to stitch that way. The dark fabric, the colors match the original a little bit better. Even though I'm not actually doing it on a dark fabric, I'm doing it on a cream fabric.
Yeah,
but
that's cool. What's different about the colors? If you're doing it on on a dark, wouldn't you want lighter colors? It's not getting like washed out. Am I insane?
I don't know because it does. it's weird. It has two completely different charts. So it's not like, well, if you're doing it on a cream, this symbol will be this color, and if you're doing it on a dark fabric, the symbol will be this color. So I'm not sure how it's changing the colors. I'm not referencing the cream.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even, because that would be too confusing. So I don't even reference it. I'm not really sure how it's changing the colors. I assume if I look at the pictures, they should be darker. Those should be darker colors.
In the cream or in the dark?
In the dark, right? Those are just darker colors. And so that's what I want. Even on my cream fabric, I want darker colors.
Okay.
Although I didn't bring my floss with me. They're not actually that dark. They're still really colorful. They're very colorful. But anyways, I hope I showed the front. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't.
I think you showed the front.
Did I showed the front.
I think you did. Yeah, because the color, the flowers, the red and blue flowers are. Look at, is that cherry tomato?
No, they're all DMC.
Oh, all DMC. Cherry tomato is a overdye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember, what is that? Classic Colorworks, maybe? I don't know.
I just remember thinking it's not as cherry as I would have thought.
Cherry tomato, because it's a pink. It's a beautiful pink. Mm-hmm. I love that pink, actually. That was what, one? Should I do two?
That was one. You should do two. If you have as many as you say you have.
I might. I hope I do.
I support you, honey.
I don't know. This is another one. This is the only other one I've put on scroll bars so far that I've worked on.
We need to buy more scroll bars.
I do need some more scroll bars. But I've been working on this. My son and I designed this together. It is his Swedish sampler. He's wanted a Swedish sampler for his wall because he likes to learn Swedish and about Swedish culture and whatnot. And just has, for some reason, it was a little bit out of the blue, but he just has a fascination with everything Swedish.
Yeah.
So
it's stuck though.
Yeah.
He's been into it for a few years.
So it has definitely been a few years. So I designed this all in black, and I thought it would be like a cool, like, and he's like, his room is all black and gray, and he's like, and he
doesn't wear a lot of color.
No.
A red and black plaid.
Maybe, yes, he'll wear that. But when I showed it to him all in black, he was like, but that just doesn't feel like Swedish. And
that's so funny.
So he picked out all the colors, and then so that's how we designed it together.
It's beautiful.
It's just going to be
pops.
Yeah, it's got his initials, and I went ahead and put the freaking date in. So now I got to finish it this year, obviously. Kind of just noticed that, so I'm gonna have to pop that back on.
Yeah, and put Within a Dream down, I guess.
I know. But anyways, it's just going to be the alphabet down, and then it says
the Swedish alphabet.
Which is the same, but they have a
some
couple
extra umlauts or something.
Yeah, they have a couple extra letters, which are just letters with accents.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I'm sure. I feel like I'm being disrespectful to Swedish culture. I know nothing about Swedish culture. It's my son knows everything I know. I got from him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not here.
He's not here right now. He's not here right now. But it also has a phrase at the bottom. Oh, I wish I had the pattern with me. I don't think I brought it, did I? And it means, it just says hem for home. That's right. He wanted it to he wanted it to be the phrase wild strawberry place.
Why?
In Swedish, which he knows and I don't, what that is in Swedish. But because that's it's a way of describing, it's like a colloquial way of describing like just a really great,
where the strawberries,
it's like the wild strawberry place, and it just means like it's just this fantastic place. I guess.
Cool. Is it
going
to be in English or is it going to be in Swedish?
It was in Swedish, but in the end it was really long, and so we just hem for home. We just switched it to that.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So okay, there's that.
Yeah.
You're next.
That's funny. Design. All right. So I have, and I don't know if I brought information. I think I did. Oh, I did have some stuff on Ruskin's penguins, but we're moving past that.
Did you want to say it was on Ren?
Sure.
It was on 16 count Ren.
Thanks. It was on
16 count Ren.
That's an Ada.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm learning. But I don't have this one. This is by RETM, and it's on an Ada.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You have to keep track of these things.
Right. I don't even have the picture.
You didn't have the picture?
Imagine
No,
a turtle.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Show it.
Imagine a Quaker turtle.
Uh-huh.
So this was one, I think at our last Flosstube, I was feeling very confounded or frustrated with the symmetrical nature of this. And so I had only gotten done the main, like half of the main body motif in this one right here. And then at some point, like 2 weeks ago, I picked this back up and I got a different, it was this week. I got a different Q-snap. I got a little tiny 6-inch one. Go ahead and show the picture. Mind. That is what, that beautiful, beautiful turtle is what I'm stitching. So I've got that middle motif is what I've got done here. And then I picked up this little 6-inch Q-snap and I popped it in there. And I just went to town. And I just had so much fun. I think I got all that done like in one evening, the middle motif, the inside at least. The border took a while. That was a couple weeks ago. But I'm just having a lot more fun with it now. I still like the variegatedness. And,
Father's Day? It's Father's Day by Weeks Dye Works.
Oh, yeah. Every time I hear that, it makes me smile. So, so that is Quaker Turtle. And I think the next, I'm going to do the face. The face will be right over here. And I think that'll be a nice, fun next thing to see come alive. That is what I'm enjoying about cross stitch, is watching things come alive.
Slowly,
yeah. But I do feel, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's like cross stitch is like in today's world, I've been finding myself on YouTube Shorts. Too much. I'm spending way too much time. I lose like an hour. I don't know how it happens, either on YouTube Shorts or on Instagram Reels. And so it's nice to be cross stitching because I don't know, the world slows down.
Yeah.
Like even doing something slowly.
It's tactile.
Yeah.
And it's thoughtful.
Oh goodness. Especially some of these symmetrical designs. If it's not fill in.
And you have something to show for your time at the end of it.
I do, instead of angry opinions.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Not on Instagram. My Instagram feed is hilariously wholesome.
Yeah.
So wholesome. It's all about loving your wife and cooking and some cross stitch.
I get a lot of kittens.
Oh, do you?
I get a lot of kittens.
Yeah, because about a week and a half ago, a kitten showed up at my work, and it was super, super friendly. And I don't know if anybody else was going to bring it home or not, but at the end of my shift, it was still there. And so
homeless,
yeah,
and jacked up face. It had a cut up here, and then its lower lip was unattached.
Yeah,
from the jaw.
Yeah,
and so.
But we had some cat food at the skilled nursing facility where I was at, so we soaked it in some water, and it was still able to eat, which was wildly impressive. And so we took it to the vet, and it was a really simple, fairly affordable surgery to get it fixed. And so
it's a he
to get him fixed.
We know that now. We didn't know that for a while.
No, not until we went to the vet. I think it's part because all of our animals have been hers.
I know,
for a long time, and so we brought him home. And he's been hanging out in my office, which is a challenge because I'm in the middle of pattern folding season. Because whether y'all know it or not, every pattern that exists has been folded and
in
stuffed.
Paper form.
Paper form, has been folded and stuffed by me.
Yeah, there's one.
Personally.
One guy. One person.
Me. And this kitten is just absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
And he is excited. to live life, and he is running all over the place.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's random.
yeah,
It was random.
it was.
But
It was. And then I just do want to take just a moment to say thank you to everybody who expressed condolences. We lost our my best friend, who's a four-legged animal. You're my best friend.
Thanks.
But my best friend Helen, we lost her over the weekend, and Instagram really showed up for us, and we really appreciate it. And we're both going to be stoic and not crying. Everything's happy, not happy, but really, it really meant so much. The well wishes that you guys gave us, and part of why we did that, I think, is because I have a theory of life that I got from somebody that said when you share a burden, it gets cut in half, and so it's easier for you to carry. And the other thing is that when you share a joy, it's multiplied. Mm-hmm. And my one of my favorite memories of Helen was that one time she and her sister got into birdseed, and they ate about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of birdseed before we got to them, and they paid for it. It was hilarious, but their stomach was hard as rocks.
Yeah. I know the birdseed came out whole.
It did for a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
I mean, their poops were just full of birdseed.
That's all it was.
And I can't for the life of me.
Yeah.
Imagine why.
Right. Well, I'm surprised that you brought up that one and not Helen. So Helen, it had a bloodthirst for squirrels. Just
oh yeah.
It was just squirrels. Squirrels were like, all squirrels had to die, but she couldn't. She was actually really quite slow and never just couldn't. But she tried. But she used to sit on our bed in McMinnville.
I forgot.
And because the edge of our bed, and then she could look out the window into our backyard. And when she would see a squirrel, she'd across the hardwood floors and go around the corner and then go out the dog door and then around the garage, and she'd get to the squirrel's long gone by then. One day she just got so excited, she just went straight for the window and just shattered the whole window. Yeah. Bro, and it was old. It's an old window. It's not like that's why it could shatter. Right. I mean, the new kind of windows are more like plastic.
Oh,
but
that is hilarious. I totally forgot about that.
Shattered that window with her head.
Yeah.
And then
no damage, right?
Just continued on with life. Yeah. No, absolutely no damage to her whatsoever.
She was a tank.
She's a tank.
But along that vein of spreading joy, if you all have any fun dog, either current memories or past memories, and you want to put them in the comments, that would further make me feel joy and happy. Not that it's all about me at all, but y'all as a community are really, you mean a lot to us, and it's clear to me why now. Now why? It's clear to me now why. How now, brown cow?
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, comment. If you've got some fun story about your dog that's will fit into 200 characters, feel free to comment, and we'll read them. I don't know.
It's not Twitter.
I know it's not, but I don't want them to feel like they have to write a novel to appease me. No. So
All right. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. Let's see what I have not shown. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so you know, I have 6
total.
Left. Yeah, I have 6 left. How many do you have left?
Oh my god! Oh, are these new starts?
These are just everything.
Everything.
I have,
I think I have about 5.
Oh well, we'll go back.
Oh, I have 4 then. One haul.
Okay, we'll go back. Okay, next one. Oh, and I'm sorry, but I don't believe I've done a stitch on this. So if you watched the last Flosstube, this will not be any different. Fracture Friends by Shakespeare's Peddler. The model, which I saw at Nashville, hanging out, it is stitched on silk gauze.
Whoa.
So it's very, very delicately small. So small.
I was wondering because to me that looks like a 56
It's tiny.
Or 100 count?
It was tiny. It was tiny in person. I think it says here 4x4. Yeah, pretty much.
Silk gauze.
Yeah.
40 count.
40 count silk gauze, but for one. I mean, I've never stitched on silk gauze. So to get 4x4 with 172 by 162 stitches, that's got to be.
Yeah, that's one.
That over one on,
yeah,
on silk
it
gauze.
absolutely is.
Yeah. I've never stitched on silk gauze. I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Are you now?
No, 28 count. 28 count. Black Lugana.
Look at that.
You can see right through that. I call this my light bright stitch because I think it looks just like working on a light bright.
Funny.
Yeah, I don't think I've done anything since y'all seen it last, but as you can see, I'm up in the. I'm way up here with the house.
Yeah.
But you see a tiny little house and how big it is right here.
Wow.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
This is 4 by 4 inches. This is going to be a lot more. I'm not even sure.
Well, there was a count on it.
Yeah, but I don't think it went up to 28. Maybe it did. You can look. I just went all the way.
Yeah, it did. It's going to be 12 by 11.
12 by 11.
It's going to be 3 times as big.
Yes, because it's that good. I don't want it to be small.
No, we here in the Rebus household stitch.
Oh, that's the
stitch.
Chart.
Hey, I was distracting him. But we stitch in large print.
Large print.
Yeah, that was my punchline.
I walked all over it. So you're telling me?
A little. All right. So now got my I call him my tattooed friend. I forget the name.
It's like man with tattoos.
Yeah,
or
man with
something
tattoo.
Very
but
similar.
this is the picture of it. This is him. And he is on, if you couldn't read that, it's by Punto de Cross in Spain on Etsy. And it's on 16 count Ada Heartland with the called for DMCs. And I had, while they were in Oregon, I had fun. I just did a bunch of fill-in. Get my right back there. And I got his face all the way filled in. And it was a lot. It was a lot of stitching. This was when I discovered the whole tension thing about going the same way each time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's because that's just the frame. That's just the circular frame thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a lot of fill-in that needs to happen.
A lot of fill-in. But I love a fill-in project.
Yeah. Well,
I love a good fill-in.
Well, it's nice because I can be at a meeting and I can just, I can see it.
Yeah.
Especially when it's in a Q-snap and it's stretched.
Yeah, yeah.
But
optimal.
I'm having trouble with the snaps, the Q-snaps. The stitching world, not world, my stitching world.
Your stitching world.
My stitching world. It's just funny because it's like the, goodness gracious. So I've heard that by talking to you that Q-snaps wear out and some people aren't jamming on them. I love working on them.
Yeah, but everyone's got there's
Piccadilly.
Well, there's fixes.
Right. Because I heard about the drawer rubberized thing,
or just like a piece of felt, or you can just buy new clamps.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can just buy new clamps, but
I don't feel like after one project that they should be that.
I know, it seems like they do get loose kind of fast. So
but then the nurges can mess up your.
To me, the nurges are too tight.
Yeah, they mess up your stitches.
My favorite is scroll bars now.
Oh, I don't know if we had the space. The space for two.
I like it, but look at how, like, it's just so smooth, and I get it completely tight. But it's like there's not a wrinkle. Right, it's just so smooth.
Yeah,
and I get it tight because you can tighten the scrolls, and then I have those little clips that you put on the sides to kind of pull it from the sides as well. Right. I bought those separately, and drum tight, and I don't have to. I mean, it just stays drum tight, and it's awesome. It's awesome. They have Evertote sells a. I can't remember if it's a lap stand or a table stand. It's not like there's a floor stand. That's what I got. And it's not gonna lie, it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's 4 feet across. I think it's 4 feet across.
Sounds right. But they have a smaller one, which I also want to get, but I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of accoutrements. I don't need all the accoutrements, but that would be cool. Like, if you don't have a really big space, it's also less expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still keep that tight, no wrinkles. It's like there's some getting used to the amount of setup with the scroll bar because you have to sew them on.
Oh.
You can't just snap them in.
Oh no! If I can't iron, I surely cannot sew on.
I see. Yeah, you have to. You kind of whip
make the
stitch
bar
it.
Real low for me.
You whip stitch it on. Well, you live with me. I know how to whip stitch.
Yeah.
So it's good. Anyways.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
You're up.
Me? Okay. Okay. What's next?
This time.
It's my turn.
Oh, I found all of
It's my turn. It's our turn. Okay. Anne Marie's pocket. Anne Marie's pocket. Super close to being done with this.
Ooh.
I might actually be even closer to done with this. So I'm not sure. I mentioned this last time. I'm not sure that I left enough space to do this fold over.
Does it come from the back? Like you stitch it on the back side?
It just folds. Well, the same side as this. All this comes down, and then this is stitched here, like right here.
Oh, so the pocket's on the back.
And then it folds, and the pocket that's on the back. So this is then flipped, right?
Yeah.
The two images. Okay. Not sure that I left enough space. I don't know. We'll see. But here's the other thing, though, and I'll show you. I kind of love it. I really kind of just want to frame it because it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And if I turn it into a pocket, it's just going to be all rolled up. And I know that's cool. It's useful art, and I love useful art.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to see it flat.
Is this from the Guild?
Not this one.
Oh, so you have another pocket?
Yeah, it's a totally different kind of pocket. It's like a belt pocket, like a Victorian fanny pack.
A Victorian fanny pack. Yeah. They are ahead of the game.
They were.
Man.
But anyways, I did it on XJU Designs Grandpa's sleeve. Nope.
Was that Grandma's slip?
Nope. That is my Teresa Kogut project.
Oh.
Just randomly in this bag. So I'm not sure where.
So you have an extra one.
I'm not sure where all of her supplies went, or pattern, or anything.
Are they mixed in there?
This is all Anne Marie's pocket, except for I don't know
a project.
I'll put that back together later. But it's on.
Oh, there isn't a lot of room, is there?
Oh goodness, I forget what it's on now. It's 32 count. I did it with one strand, give it a little bit of a more vintage vibe, not so full. And so you can see.
Yeah.
It's
like how
it would fit, but it would be so close because there's still another little border.
There's
and then
so much room to frame though.
So I mean, I don't know. I kind of just want to frame it.
It's really pretty. We have like a primitive wall too.
Well, yeah, we just got started. Just got started on that.
That'd
so anyways,
really cool.
I picked all the colors out kind of just from my stash, just a little bit willy-nilly. And I think, what am I missing? A flower in there? Nope, that's just a really lightly colored flower.
Oh, yeah.
But there's these flowers aren't finished being filled in, and then there's like a little ziggy zag at the bottom, and then
then you're done.
If I'm just gonna frame it, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Well, but if you did that, we could have a fully finished on our next Flosstube. Be real professional Flosstubers.
What? Well, but let's be honest. We're gonna do our next Flosstube in like 6 months, right?
Oh, so we'll have plenty. We'll have at least 2 fully finished. out of the 14 projects that we have right here.
How do people do weekly?
I don't know. I'm only an hour a day. I can only stitch an hour a day. Like, so here's what happened. When they were gone, I had all these projects, a website, I had a fence to build. And by the way, this was like
You still have
2 months ago.
Still have a fence to build.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is that the amount of rain that we've gotten in East Texas is what? Stop showing the path. I am talking. They're looking at me, not you. But it's a safeguard. That's why I talk so much.
Okay.
So that you don't show patterns. And if you do.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's so much rain that it made our backyard where the fence is just a walking puddle. And it's hard to work in mud when you could be cross stitching. Is that the right way to say it? It's hard to work in mud if you can be cross stitching.
I think that's a correct statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to do a lot of things. Go to the grocery store, might as well just order it in.
You know, because I could be cross stitching.
Because I could be cross stitching.
But
I can't avoid my SLP work as much as I try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm back to like working my normal hours and getting up at a decent hour. So I'm only stitching like an hour a night now. I know. And when I'm not folding patterns, which I'm not doing because that cat wants to play with all those things.
It's coming up though. I mean, when the show starts, there's no more.
No.
I can't do it because of my cat.
Well, we've introduced him to the other pets as of 2 days ago, because today's, I don't know if we're supposed to say this or not, but today's Wednesday. We introduced him fully yesterday.
That would be not.
Say what day it is?
Say what day.
Well,
don't say what day.
Because that way this Flosstube can live on in infamy and it'll be timeless.
They call that evergreen.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the film
Just
people?
They.
Oh, they?
Do.
Okay.
They call it.
This is an evergreen.
Evergreen.
This is an evergreen Flosstube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this hurt. This hurt so much.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't remember this? So this is My Flowers by Boomerang Stitches. Yeah, and so this is another one that I worked a lot on while they were gone, and I had gotten like the middle one and then the next short one over, and then I started working on this. I got the stem done, then I got the whole flower cup there done, and then when I went to look at it when I was done, I had to frog this whole guy over here because it was off by like 4 stitches on this line, which made the whole thing totally off center.
Not match up at the bottom.
I couldn't even. I mean, I couldn't even justify it. Like,
no, but
I was drunk. I mean,
but let's talk about how cool this fabric is. This is the linen, the Pumpkin King linen I was talking about.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I forgot
cool.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, it's fun. It's my first 40 count, right?
No. Is it?
I'm looking. I didn't write it down.
Are you doing 1 thread or 2?
1.
1 strand?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's 40 count then, because your coverage is pretty good.
Am I doing 1?
Coverage is good.
That looks like
it's 40 count. Why would I buy a 40 count in a dark? I personally don't.
Yeah, it's hard.
Stitch well on.
It's hard, but I mean,
40 count.
I'm looking at this thing and
Dark
like
fabric.
I got all the way around. So it's beautiful and I love it.
God, the colors are so good. These
amazing
next to the orange is super.
But I really, really had to put it away for a while because I lost so much. Not lost, but like I just made. Oh man,
it was all stitched in.
Yeah, and I'm having to go back and it was so much frogging that I had to go buy my own seam ripper
because I needed my back.
I didn't want to borrow yours. Well, no, I just didn't want to borrow it.
There comes a time when it doesn't really hurt anymore.
Frogging that much?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it can be really, really painful when you just
look at those colors.
Yeah, so pretty. It can be really painful when you've just stitched it, but if you put away for a period of time and come back, it's like it can just be sort of almost an enjoyable thing to do while you're watching TV.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
You know.
Yeah, I really
in
didn't
my
write it
opinion,
down.
in my world.
Well, as if there's no reason to listen to anybody else.
I know. I don't have the pattern or the floss or anything.
But here's a project.
So I'll show that in the end, but that's real weird because everything is here. So I don't know. But here is one that I haven't put any stitches in a long time, but I pulled it out of because I have a little basket in my office of stuff that I'm like, either it's too seasonal because there's no Christmas stuff in here. I just like to stitch in season. So if it's really, really seasonal, I'll just put it in my office. It's not in my WIP rotation.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't pull those out, so I don't have those. But I did pull this one out because I want to start working on it again, even though I haven't yet. Because it's fall, and I feel like
totally
at this point, I'm really wishing for fall to come.
The lack of humidity.
Any day now. Any day, which is not true any day. It takes until after Halloween.
I know.
But
we can
for a sweatshirt.
We can hold on.
I'm really excited for it. This is Autumn Pin Drum by Kathy Barrick.
Oh, that's a pin drum.
Yeah, see, she's got a little pumpkin on top.
Yeah, totally.
And you can stick pins in it, if you have, but of course only the decorative kind.
The decorative kind of pins?
The decorative kind of pins. There's decorative pins?
I just didn't know there were non-decorative. No, I didn't know there were decorative pins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is what I have. I have this little sunflower at the end of my pin.
No, that's just a silk pin. It's not decorative. Decorative ones are cool. I've been wanting to get some decorative pins, but...
Oh, we don't have any in the house?
None.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Sometimes I just stare at all of the supplies.
Stuff in the house.
It's a lot.
You have had... You're surprised every time you look. You're like,
well,
oh, where did that come from?
I mean, now I know where it comes from. But...
this is where I'm at. This is where I've been at since last year. But I will start working on this.
So is that an owl?
Really soon, yeah. Isn't that cool? I love her birds. Kathy Barrick's birds. And this is a half a pumpkin.
Does it connect on the other side?
The other half of the pumpkin will be on the other side. And then,
what a choice.
Yeah, it comes together. I know, it sounds like it might be complicated, but it actually kind of hides the seam. I mean, maybe it is complicated. Haven't done it yet. So we'll see. But it hides the seam pretty well. Right? That's
interesting.
So, and it's on Vintage Country Mocha, and it's just colors that I pulled from Stash that looked like the picture, because this was one of those starts that that was not planned. So,
well, that's the advantage of having a big stash.
That's very true. That's very true. If I had a local cross stitch store, I would.
Houston traffic is rarely worth it.
Things would be different. That is not local.
Mm-mm. I mean, but I'll drive you Houston, but
I know.
But
I know.
Not frequently.
Yeah.
I think I have two. All I've left is 2 starts.
2 starts?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I have 4.
Oh, well, you go ahead and go because I got to find a picture of this bad boy.
Let's see. All right. How long have we been doing this? An hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah, but don't worry. We'll edit out like 50 of it. We're one take Flosstube.
There's no editing.
No.
It's not going to happen. Just don't.
I walked away before. I don't know if you remember that, but we could edit that out, but we don't.
You didn't walk away in this one.
Oh, was it another one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let's just forget it. Let's do it over. This is, I'm going to show you the picture first, if I can find it. This is a Blackbird Designs Come Into My Garden. Oh, here, let me show you first.
Thank you. Oh, it's a sampler. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's a little shiny because of the light now, because it's getting a little darker outside. So.
We tried, y'all.
I know. What is it, like 6 something?
6:30.
6:30. Okay. I'm glad we have a light now. Here's where I'm at. Don't know if I've worked on it since the last time you saw it. I really couldn't tell you. But
that fabric is so cool.
Yeah, the fabric is, there's the tag right there. Read that one.
Yes, ma'am.
40 count Dunes by Fiber on a Whim. That's really pretty, huh?
Yeah.
So
it just adds the delicateness of it.
It's just I'm starting to put the flowers in,
cool.
But I've got the border completed.
And it connected?
So. Well.
Oh, not a cause for celebration.
I was a half a stitch off.
Oh, I mean, my gosh.
But there
Same
was
as being right on.
That's what I thought. That was also what I thought. So I don't remember what I did. I don't remember if I did just a half, like over one stitch, or if I did over 3 stitch. But that's how I completed it, and it's fine.
Oh yeah. No,
it's fine.
I feel like an over 3 stitch would be better than a 1, but I don't know.
I can't remember what I did.
Oh, it's fine.
It's been a while since I've worked on this one.
Yeah.
I think. So anyways, go ahead.
All right. So I did a start. I took the leap, and it was also my second Instagram post.
Second Instagram post ever at Mr. Artsy Housewife.
That's right.
On Instagram.
Ha! Doesn't matter. I feed off of you, so it's fine. So I joined the Long Dog sampler. What is it, Long Dog?
Oh, Long Dog Samplers?
It's Long Dog Samplers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went ahead, I went for it, and I went for 5 points. It translates to Spanish quinto punto. I'm not sure, but this is it, and it is. I am so excited about this. It's like super delicate at the top, and then like super stitch heavy.
And where he is right now,
right there.
Right
yeah.
up.
How about I just show the actual? What I did not know was that I would have to order silk, or I chose to order silk from Australia, and man,
took a little while.
It took a couple weeks.
Yeah,
I think. But what they did is that they gave me an email that said, "We tried to deliver it. We'll let you know where to pick it up." And I went, "Huh? What do you mean?" And I don't know what happened, because the next day it was delivered to the house. But it is on a 40 count. I didn't write down anything. What does it look like? You're pretty smart.
I think it's cream.
Okay.
So, it's Weigart, because this is Weigart.
Yeah.
We went non-overdyed, non-modeled.
But I went ahead and went with a variegated red and black silk. And I am having a blast. I've only had to frog like 15 stitches. I did not know it because I'm like minutely into it, but when I got to the pig and I did what was beneath the pig, I didn't realize it was a bird until I zoomed out a little bit from the pattern itself.
That's the thing, though. Everything is something.
Yeah.
In this pattern.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just really excited. It's just a lot of fun. It's impressive. The way, I don't know who's the designer under Long Dog. Is it a lady? I feel like it's a lady.
It is, yes, but I forgot her name.
Yeah, I did too. You're wonderful. I haven't found you on Instagram yet, but
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, but it's just the details are just so phenomenal, and I'm just really excited about it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's going to take me. I did 3 1-hour sessions. And so then my markup told me that I was going to be done next year at that pace. 2 years. 2 years.
It was a 2-year, and
monogamous.
You will be working on nothing else. That's a lot. This is so you're talking about. Oh, I couldn't possibly imagine having a pattern going for 10 years. This could be a 10-year pattern.
Could be, yeah.
If you keep starting new ones,
and if you keep selling patterns that I have to stuff into papers. No, keep going. Anyway, you got another one?
My bad. Yeah, I sure do. Okay, this is the heartstring sampler that I was talking about.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is a collection of small small samplings. So it's like a collection of reproduction small samplers. I am doing this one, Esther Cannon. So that's the one I'm working on right now. And I picked different flosses, went for a different color palette. I'm doing it on a 56 count.
Oof.
So I've got it in my nurge right now. It's all gonna fit in the nurge.
Seriously?
Oh yes.
Oh, that's not very big.
It's tiny because it's 56. It was too small to begin with.
Is it 1/2?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where I'm at on that. Let me show you the flosses. I love these flosses. I'm using silks. So aren't I? No.
Overdyes?
They're just overdyed cottons. I'm not sure what fabric I'm using right now. There it is.
Oh,
I do.
Good you.
56 count cafe au lait.
So many coffee patterns. I mean, coffee fabrics.
Fabric. I think this is also a Swigart. I don't know why, but these using these on this 56 count feel really good, really natural. The size is appropriate. It's really good coverage, but it's not too much jammed in there with the 56 count. The other project I'm working on, the vintage animals, I'm doing DMC, and it feels tighter. And so I'm not sure why. Is the DMC thicker? I don't think it is. I've never felt that before, but I don't know. Anyways, this is a very pleasant.
So it's like silk, and then overdyed and DMC are the same category.
Well, because they're cotton, and often. What? Is there a cat coming?
There's a cat.
Oh.
Cat's gonna come say a different one.
Overdyed is often over. They dye. Oh, this is Seamus. This is our old cat. She's 12. Yeah, show yourself. It's unpleasant.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I was saying, but cottons are one thing, silks are another thing.
Okay.
And they tend to be similar. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. When I design DMC, Gentle Arts, Classic Colorworks, and Gentle Arts, Classic Colorworks, and Weeks Dye Works are my go-tos, and they all work. They all feel the same when I'm stitching with them.
Like pulling the thread through.
Mm-hmm, they feel like the same thickness. They've always felt very similar. So
I feel like my flowers where I was doing one thread on whatever was it 40 or I think it's 40, isn't it?
Your pumpkin. Flowers? Oh, the Pumpkin King, yeah, 40.
So what I noticed was that my threads would tear.
Yes, if you use one thread, it will often
professorial with a cat butt in your face.
It will often I'm sorry.
Fray.
It will. Because
only when I've been frogging a lot.
That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
Trying to pull it through.
Mm-hmm. That's just a lot of wear and tear on that one thread, and it will separate. Just whoosh.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to this.
I think we've. Goodness gracious.
Oh, I know.
I got a hankering last night. It was last night, wasn't it? My goodness. I was a hankering to start something new.
Yeah, it was last night.
And so I didn't print it up because I just went straight into markup. But it's We the People. It's a Constitution one.
By Calico Confectionery.
Calico Confectionery. and super. No,
Keep
darling,
moving. Keep
darling,
moving.
keep going. This is, you're gonna have to talk about the fabric because it's super cool purple 40. We don't know. You tell
It's
me.
either 40 or 36. I think it's either 40 or 36. I don't know. And it's I got 3/4 of a yard of this at Nashville. It's from Shakespeare's Peddler. But it did not have the tags, that the identifying tags. I don't know what color it is. I don't know technically what count it is, although we can figure that out. We could stitch it and count the stitches in an inch, but
right. So I got this tiny little start of red, the red across the border, right up in there, just a little bit of red. I didn't even get a full thread in before I came up and went to bed.
It was like 11.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And sometimes I'm in bed by 8.
Yeah,
kind of guy. So we just had a hankering. We both started something new last night, didn't we?
No, I was working on something I started the night before. That was vintage animals.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it for my
okay, I'm really close. I have here it is.
Teresa Kogut?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
So this is the Teresa Kogut that I've been.
Land I Love. We both end on patriotic. Hilarious.
Yeah. Yep. Land That I Love. So I'm doing this on XJU Designs Grandpa's Sleeve 40 count using the called for DMC and overdyed cottons. Yeah. So I would say it's mostly DMC.
Yeah.
A couple of overdyes.
That is a cool looking pattern.
That's I don't know if you can see through
that
it.
Is neat.
Yeah, it's gonna just fit. I started over on this side.
Oh, it's kind of tight.
Yeah, I didn't need to because see that's where it ends on this side. I don't know, but
it's just something creative with that one.
It's okay. It's okay. This is another one that this has been going for some time.
Oh,
and so I started it early in my stitching.
Look cool.
So yeah,
Land That I Love.
Land That I Love. Eventually I'll get there. I know. See, there's houses down there.
Oh, I know.
Now I'm not looking forward to the berries in the middle because they look finicky.
Do they?
Finicky? Is that the word?
Oh, they're like you and your eyeballs.
They look like a lot of color changes.
Yeah.
But they're really, really pretty.
I can see that.
They're really, really pretty.
I don't even have the above light on.
So I'm going to keep, obviously they stay, but.
That would be amazing.
Just
a big
blank
spot through the middle. That would be amazing.
But I'm looking forward to the houses because I think those are, I like.
You like houses?
As we previously stated.
Your back looks really good on that one.
Oh, doubtful.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Look at all the trailing, the carrying the thread. Look at this, guys. It's upside down, but it doesn't matter. Can you see all the
perfections?
All the threads.
All the perfections.
The thread.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I still do that though.
I got one haul.
You got one haul? Oh my god, we have a haul.
We got haul and a giveaway.
Oh my gosh.
What? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
A giveaway.
Let's get moving.
We hooked them for an hour and 23. We can keep them going now that we said a giveaway.
Half of them dropped off already.
Did that? That's all right. It's all right. I would have too. So my son, when they were in Portland, Milo, they y'all went to Acorns and Thread.
Oh yes.
When you were in Portland, and Milo had some time to just wander around, and so I think it was for Father's Day, he kitted up a pattern for me, which is super cute. He kitted up this, and it's nice when you get a gift that's like thoughtful from a teenager.
Yeah, because it's your new hobby.
Yeah.
And he spent a bunch of time really finding the perfect one he thought you would like.
And so he got me Bigfoot Bunch by Plum Street Samplers. And it's got it's got one Sasquatch or Bigfoot in there, and then there's two others hiding around in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was looking through the pattern, which I will not show,
not like me.
There's some 1/1 and some back stitching for the two little ones.
Mm-hmm.
But it does. It looks like a lot of fun, and he kitted the whole.
Yep, he kitted
the
it
whole
up.
thing.
He found the flosses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're all still.
Well, I haven't started it yet.
I know.
Oh, is that the cherry tomato?
Yeah.
Is that why I'm obsessed with it?
No, that's persimmon.
Persimmon.
Oh, that looks a lot like cherry tomato.
But anyway, this is what he got for me. So that's my haul.
Yep. Okay. Real quick, I told you I got a whole bunch of patterns. For no good reason, because I have a lot of patterns, but one of them was vintage animals. Another one that I got with the floss is a Fabulous House series number 8, the Lighthouse.
I think that one's so cool.
And I really, really want to start this one too.
Yeah.
While it's still summer.
Yeah.
Because this is a summer.
It's just such a neat light.
Fun summer stitch. I know.
Yeah.
I know. This is Heartstring Samplery Schoolhouse Coverlet Drum. I think this is, I love the simplicity of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got that giant black house.
Mm-hmm.
And although a monochromatic is always a really good opportunity for a very variegated floss,
no,
I want this in black.
310 black?
No, I'll probably do a sort of gray, variegated.
Variegated. You just said black, but that's okay.
I know, but it calls for Weeks Dye Works Fathom.
Oh, heaven help me.
And I might have to do that.
I don't know what Fathom is.
Weeks Dye Works Fathom. It's that right there.
Oh, okay.
That right there. And it's really pretty. So the other one I got is Shakespeare's Peddler Antique Cups and Spoons. This is she's got a whole series of these little pillows. I like the teacups one, but there's all of the ones that she's got. There's baskets. You would think I'd love the baskets. I do love baskets. Scissors, whatnot, but I don't know. I like the teacups. So I picked that one up. This is another Stacy Nash Hollyberry Farms one. I have Christmas going. That's
you said that. You told me that you
Hollyberry Farms Christmas. That's going. I'm going to pull that out at Christmas time. I have Hollyberry Farms at spring. I haven't even started it yet, but that's my plan. The next one will be that. But I still bought stables at Hollyberry Farms because I want that to go with it. I'm going to have a Hollyberry Farms wall someday.
How many walls do we have?
We have like a few walls. We have a few walls. That was that. And then
if we start decorating Milo's room with cross stitch,
well, he'll give him a few years and maybe he'll move out. In a few years, he'll be on his way. These, I've had these just for a little bit of time already, but I kitted them. Okay. So I'm just going to show them real quick. Yeah. Because these are close to starting, obviously. This is GGR's The Big Cat Sampler. Isn't that what it's called? The Big Cat Sampler.
I mean, the needle minder speaks for itself.
Right? I love that needle minder. It's already in there because it's going on the scroll bars.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. But
When you finish Within a Dream?
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yes. And then I have a full coverage one that I have planned for our anniversary start. That also has to go on the scroll bars.
It's a big anniversary too.
Is it 20?
It's 20. Oh, 20 years of marriage. That diamond ring's just around the corner.
That's fine. I got my grandma's. It's great. Isn't this pretty? Yeah. Where's the camera on this thing?
There you go.
Yeah. It's my grandma's. I love it. I don't need anything else. Okay. This is Eleanor Parr. I'm gonna do this. This is actually so big that it won't fit on my scroll bars.
Wow.
Unless I buy extenders. Because
didn't we get the extenders?
No, we never got the extenders.
Oh wow.
To make it the scroll frame, the floor stand, it goes up to it is 4 feet wide, but it goes up to like 3 feet or maybe 3 and some inches. I don't remember, but
on
because
the
I'm
inside. Okay.
because for the fabric, for the scrolls, because I'm doing this on 32 count because there's a bunch of over 1 in here, and I wasn't cool with 40 count over 1. I know I could be. I know other people are, but I wasn't ready for that.
No, we all have our strengths.
Yeah, I know. So I have a giant. I'm gonna go.
Wow!
But look at these are.
My goodness!
It's all kitted.
Oh, it's amazing.
Isn't that pretty?
Are you gonna stitch in hand, or are you gonna wait till we get the scroll bars extender?
I'm thinking of stitching in hand, but it's huge. Okay, I'll just show you. I mean, I'm gonna have to fold it, but I'll fold it. I'll fold it when the Flosstube's over.
Yeah.
I bought it's just a Zweigart printed because I couldn't. This was a spendy thing to actually get up. It's gonna essentially fill this. I think it's a little bit. Essentially, it's a little bit longer, but it's as wide as this. And I will just have to stand back for a second. I think it's smoky white.
That's crazy.
I think it's smoky white. So it's long. It's longer than it needs to be, but this is
how wide it is.
This is how wide I'm going to do.
Wow. Dang.
And this is a long, but it's not that much longer.
Is it like half, or is it?
No.
3/4?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but it's
wow.
Is. So
I thought
that's how wide it is.
I thought my long dog was impressive. It's not.
Actually, I should look on the fabric, on the pattern, and see if it says the stitch count on it. Because now I'm kind of curious. It'd be hilarious if this is all just because I can't do math. Totally
that would be amazing. You said what count is it?
32. Oh, they don't have 32. They have 30 or 35.
So let's say 26 inches finished size.
So your recommended cut of fabric, 33. Yeah, that sounds right.
So about 2.5.
If it's on a 30
2.5 by 3 ish.
2.5 feet by 3 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyhow.
There's a lot of pages to this pattern.
Wow. And so much over 1.
23.
Anyways, that is my.
It's your haul.
That's my haul. I've been buying too much stuff. Let's get to that giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it.
So part of my haul is that I bought a bunch of floss drops. I'm going to show you the ones I got for myself here. They are from, I'll show you the card first, actually. The Cottage Cat. There
you go.
There it goes. Okay, I hope you can I'm probably covering some of that. Hopefully you can see the info pretty good. But it's the Cottage Cat. She is the potty mouth stitcher, her Flosstube.
Mm-hmm. She's fun.
Yeah.
I like her.
And so I got these. These are for me.
You got cats.
Okay, and they're all different. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they are so stinking cute.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all these.
Oh, I like that guy.
Cats, right? But then they're all so different. Look at Country Guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Country Western. Anyways, and then I've got these little, drop them. I've got these little Christmas ones too. These are much smaller. Little snowman, more snowman, Santa. So
they're so cool. And they're solid too.
Yeah, they're thick. These are like, that's nice. That's sturdy. You can reuse these a ton of times. Her stock in her store it fluctuates pretty quickly, I would say. Like, she sells out of stuff. She puts new stuff in.
Yeah.
Some of the old stuff comes back. Some of it, she's moving stock. This is a good thing.
I feel like she said, I apologize if this isn't true, but if she said, if you have ideas, let me know.
Well, yeah, if you
Something
see
specific.
if you see something you really like and you just like, can you like maybe make that again?
Mhm.
She might
I feel like she said that in her last Flosstube. I don't know.
But here's what I'm giving away, guys. It's getting dark. I've got two. I've got a dog and a cat set. I'm just going to show them a little bit. So if you want a full set, I didn't write it. I think there are 20 of them.
I'm not going to count them, if that's what you're. I can't estimate that.
I don't know. I think there's like 20 of them. I don't know. There's a good amount. But look how cute. And they have the double. I love the double.
Me too.
Because you can use it obviously for like, here's your main skein and then here's the one you're taking some off of. Sometimes I use them for two different colors that are just used frequently together. I'll just put the two different colors next to each other too. So, anyways, these are, oops, I'll put that one back in. You'll get that one too. If you want cats, say cat. It comes with a little ring.
Ring? Yeah.
I don't know. There's a better word for that, I'm sure.
Really?
It's an hour and 36 minutes in.
Oh, have we lost it? We've almost. So yeah. And if you want dogs,
you say dog.
No, you say Helen. It's a memorial.
Oh shoot, you're right.
It's a memorial.
I had it all planned, but I didn't.
My friend,
but
Helen.
I didn't ask first. Yep. Say Helen.
If you want dogs.
Although some people might just be posting like the
good memories.
And reference Helen, but actually
I bet they don't want this. How could you not want that? I don't understand that.
That's a good point.
But
that's a good point.
Because they're also going to say my dog stories. Boy, I know. I jacked this episode up.
Look how cute. Look how cute these animals are. Oh, look at that one.
That's adorable. Is it Scottish?
I mean, sure. I don't know. I love them. Yeah. She does more than just cat and dog stuff.
Well, obviously, I got some Halloween. Some Christmas stuff here. Yeah. So do say Helen. We'll figure it out. If you don't want this, then
I'll keep it. Yeah. Then I'll keep it because I like it.
But if you do, you can say cat. And you can say Helen.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
I can't believe that this is the longest one that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the most. Is it the most train wrecky?
I don't know because I don't even know what's in this one.
Oh, we haven't watched it yet.
Compared to, I mean, I like the. We started 4, 5,
no,
6.
6. I think this is only my 3rd. Might be my 4th.
Huh? Did we start 6 before doing this? Just this evening?
Start 6 what?
Videos.
Like how many times we started it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think we only started it 3 times.
Because it'd be weird if you're like, oh, this is my 4th. Like, was I doing the first 2 on my own?
I don't know. No.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. We appreciate y'all. And I can't imagine there's anything more to say.
No, guys. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.